everyone. Today I am here to talk about bread on Shelly's Gluten-Free Tips and More. I get a lot of people calling me and asking me, how do I make a transition? All of these breads, they taste like crap. My favorite, honestly, and I've tried a lot, my favorite is this one. It is Canyon House Mountain White bread. This is one of my favorites because it seems to have more of the texture and the flavor of real bread, and after a while you get to the point where you can't even remember what real bread tasted like. So this actually tastes pretty similar to it. And I wanted to show you, this is a frozen bag. This is a new bag. It's usually sold frozen. You can find it not frozen at like your local Target, but like a Whole Foods or Wegmans or some chain like that usually carries them in the frozen department. This is the easiest transition, and I know it's expensive. I know it's more expensive than regular bread, but you know what? That's just the price of life. The price of life with celiac, price of life with being gluten intolerant, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, want to make sure that you don't waste your money on something you don't like. If you want to try something really good, this is the kind. And look, it's like super soft and moist, like real bread. It's not like hard and dry. And it actually, I mean, it's so good. And the end pieces, if nobody eats them in our house, I take them, I have a big gallon zippy bag in the freezer, and I stick the ends in there. And then when I want to make breadcrumbs, I take the frozen pieces and I either toast them up and whiz them up, or I just whiz them up in the blender or whatever by itself. And I don't even worry about it because, you know, to me, I can't tell the difference between toasted breadcrumbs and non-toasted breadcrumbs and meatballs. And that's the only time I ever use it. And actually, it's when my son comes home from college that he spoils me and makes meatballs for me. And I make spaghetti sauce that he likes. Anywho, that is bread. So we're going to get down to some other things, but I just want to let you know there's lots of different brands out there. There's Udi's, there's Rudy's, there's Whole Foods' brand, which I find has more of a texture like cornmeal. My daughter really likes it. She likes that really thick kind of hearty bread because she doesn't like mayonnaise going in the big pockets of bread. She wants it. Okay, anyway, so that is one quick fix, okay, right away. Now, this bread will cost you around $5.99, and I don't know how much regular wheat bread costs, but I'm sure it's pretty much less than that. But it's good, and it's something that, you know, if you're craving bread and you're already having to be restricted, get the kind that you really like. And, you know, if you don't like something, don't force yourself to eat it, you know, use it in something. You know, if you tried a brand and you thought that it was too dry and you didn't like it, you know, do something with it, but you don't have to buy it again, you know. And also ask your local grocer. Ask them to carry this brand. Ask them to carry brands that you like, that you try, or that you know about. I know it's very difficult to go into some places that are not like big cities and find these things. But if you ask your local person, they're usually more than happy to order it for you. So that is my bread tip of the day. So that is just a small, short thing. If you have any other questions or if you know of any other brands or anything, let me know. All right, thanks. Bye. And where did I had the thing. What did I do with it? There it is, the little remote. I'll figure this out one day.